Here's a quick video for your last technology project, which is due in a couple of weeks. So when you go to do this project, click on the link as usual, and it says you can use any spreadsheet, graphing calculator, or any technology to answer this project question, looking at ocean depths versus surface area. Started. First question, let's say use Google Sheets or Desmos or other spreadsheet software like Excel to answer the questions on the next page. You would copy the data in the table above. Well, it's down here actually, there isn't a table above. This information is from the Almanac 1995. So I'm going to click on that. That opens up this spreadsheet. It's got bodies of water, all these oceans and seas, with surface area and the depth. So for example, Pacific Ocean, which is to the west of the United States, has largest area, and it's also very deep. Compare that with the Yellow Sea, whose area is only 161 square miles, and it's 300 feet. Okay, so just take a quick look at that. Going back here, it's saying use the data set in the spreadsheet to create a scatter plot. Now listen to this and watch it carefully. Only highlight this portion. And I'm going to go Control C on my keyboard. And I'll open up Desmos with my calculator part. And then click here and then click here and go Control V for paste. So you can see this data point way out there is clearly the Pacific Ocean from here. So only copying this portion, no headings, no words, or Desmos will get kind of confused. Of course, another option is to just go here and make a copy of the spreadsheet and do it all in Google Sheets. It's saying, does the size of the body of water have any predictable relationship to its maximum depth? Depth, I'm going to let you look at that. See, as a surface area is small, the depth is here. As the surface area goes up, the depth keeps changing. So we're going to put that into words. Precision there. The second question wants you to use the linear trend line, which we've done before. So you go to Desmos, just click on that button. It tries to connect all these scatter plots using the line. And there's your equation. Note the order in which it's giving it to you. This is your mx plus b. But in my open math, it's got d or y equals mx plus b. It's in the reverse order. So putting your numbers accordingly, I'm just going to copy and paste. So this Control C, that goes here, which will be, that way you don't have to worry about roundings. And here, this is our slope. Let's copy that, Control C, and go here. This is your oh, great. All right. Question 3 says, if the body of water has an area of 1,400,000 square miles, so yeah, if you look here, this is all measured in thousands of square miles, and that's what you're doing here. You're looking to see what happens at 1,400. Now, your values might be different, so don't just copy my work. Go on this equation, I'm looking for 1,400. I need to put down a little bit, or I could put it into the equation. So that's 12,080, etc. So this is what you will enter in here. You round to the nearest foot, so pay attention to the rounding instructions there. And then the last question is where things are adding on to this project, and that is you're trying to experiment with different types of trend lines. These directions are okay, but in this video I'll show you some easier ways. If you just click on this little triangle, you'll see some other equations. This is quadratic, which tries to connect the scatter plots using that shape, the parabola. Cubic, and keep going, exponential, and then this one logarithmic, which we've talked about as well. So play around, try all of these. Power, that looks kind of nice. Logistic looks interesting. Sinusoidal, not at all good. Anyway, so read and pick an alternate model, see why you would like it better. Copy that equation. As you switch between different trend lines, the equations are down there. So for example, if you picked logarithmic, here's that equation. So you would copy and paste that into the box. And then it asks you to find the same. From question 3, I had 1400, and I would use that for whatever I pick. So 1400 in this new equation, what would work out to be? And I would copy that and put that in. All right, hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions.